We are honoured to be on the ancestral lands of the Piramanc people. We pay our respects to their elders past and present, acknowledging the first Australians as the traditional custodians of this continent. This is our home. It is easy and comfortable to live in due to consistent passive temperature regulation, despite hot summers and cold frosty winters. It is energy efficient and very economical to live in. It demonstrates what can be achieved with thoughtful design and normal construction techniques in 2011. We actually bought it in 2017, after our home nearby burnt down. The burnt house is just 500 metres from our new home. The juxtaposition is profound. We want to share our experience. It faces due north with large windows drawing in the winter sun, and eaves block the summer sun. Our first summer had 3 consecutive days over 44 degrees. Our internal temperature maxed at 26 degrees on the third day, without air conditioning. In winter, if the sun is out, light streams through the windows, penetrating deep into the house, bringing the internal temperature up to 22 degrees despite it being 10 degrees outside. Double glazing, excellent insulation, draft exclusion combined with thermal mass stabilises the temperature fluctuations. Most of the year the temperature is maintained between 18 and 25 degrees without heating or cooling inputs. We use a quarter of the energy needed to run our previous home and are much more comfortable. It is not just energy efficient, it is uplifting to live in these conditions. It is delicious, showering in soft rainwater instead of the harder water for which South Australia is renowned. Rainwater harvesting happens here with a 22,500 litre tank under the driveway. It gives storage without a large footprint. It supplies the entire house and garden. We need main supply midsummer in this dry climate. We added 6.6 kilowatt solar panels with a 5 kilowatt inverter, and that sees us export 3 times more energy than we use in a fully electric house. The front deck has no step from the main room, which allows a seamless transition from inside to out, maximising the advantages of beautiful weather. Woolly bushes form a hedge, providing privacy from the street close by. Even in a suburban setting, we have privacy without window treatments. We added a new pergola over the front deck to enhance microclimate and help control solar gain in early autumn and spring. Glory vines will eventually cover this structure. We live in a suburban subdivision with views of fully growing mature gum trees and access to walking and riding paths. When we moved in, the western side was a barren heat sink. We have turned this into a lush respite with a pergola shading the western side of the house. It makes this space pleasant and reduces the external and internal temperature of the house in summer. The heat of the western metal fence has been effectively removed with wicking pots of clumping bamboo, espaliered Melaleuca amaryllis, and Boston ivy held off the burning hot fence using old mattress springs as a trellis. The garden is extremely pleasant, even on hot summer days. A lot of the garden is drought-tolerant, low water-using, hardy native and suitable species that tie in with the remnant large eucalypts that connects this subdivision with the surrounding bushland. The water needs of the productive elements of the garden are managed with wicking beds and dripper systems. We have plants that attract pollinators. Fruit trees are planted in salvaged pipes that function as raised beds, enabling water management and growth despite the nearby gum trees. We supply our own lemons, Tahitian and Macaret limes, oranges, cherries, nectarines, plums, apricots, almonds, bay leaves, herbs and seasonal vegetables. We share our produce with neighbours. Our garden gives us privacy yet connection to community, views and surrounds. This is a 3-bedroom plus study family home. The house has no steps and it has other features suitable for ageing in place. It is flexible and adaptable. We live a good life in a sustainable home.